Hello and welcome to FutureNet University Facebook group. If you're here, then it's because either myself or one of the team members has added you to this group so that you can learn more about FutureNet and the income streams that it has to offer. So what I want to do is first give you a little bit of an insight into how this group works, and really then how it's best for you to get started to get the most out of this opportunity. So the group, very simple, it is a community. It is here for you to use, for you to invite people who may be interested in FutureNet and to learn more. Very simple rules, keep it friendly, keep it positive, but please do post, share your story. If you have questions, then do please, ask away. This is what this group is for. It's so that we can all help one another. So the first thing that you really need to do when you kind of register within FutureNet, the person that has introduced you to the company will have a referral link that they can give to you, and it is free to register within FutureNet, and that will give you access to the back office so you can have a really good look around. At that point in time, there is no commitment financially or otherwise, so feel free to do register with whoever has showed you the opportunity, just so that you can take a look behind the doors, have a look into the company. Presently, at this moment in time, there's actually 3 income streams, but in September we're actually going to be having a 4th income stream added. So very, very exciting. Now this company has been around nearly 5 years. It is well established and has links with lots of external businesses, so it really is a fantastic opportunity. I've been with the company since May 2016, and in November 2017 I was able to quit my job and go full-time, and FutureNet pays for my life, my bills. So I am, I guess, a success story as far as the business is concerned. Now I am relatively new to online marketing. I started just over 2 years ago, and really FutureNet was my first opportunity, and really within 18 months I was able to quit my job. So I wasn't a huge marketer, I didn't have a huge list of people, but I was able to just share it with a few people that I knew, and they all loved the opportunity as well, and really the rest is history. So what I'd like to do now is to take you and show you where your first step should be. Okay, so let's imagine that you've clicked on your referral link and you have gone to the registration page and entered your details, and the next place that you will end up is the FutureNet site. So I'm just going to reduce myself so you can see the screen, and then we'll have a little look around, and I'll tell you what you should really do first. So this is where you'll end up when you first register, and so what you want to do is you can click on your little icon here, and you want to go to your profile. Okay, so here you can change your picture, and you can pop in a profile picture. In this respect, it's very like Facebook. You can also set this as well just by changing your pictures. And then what you want to do is you need to go through all of these, okay? And the reason being is that you can gain media points. If you fill this all in, then you get the company will give you 1,000 media points, which then can be used to purchase things like landing pages that have autoresponders, so that if you have other businesses that you want to promote, or if you want to promote FutureNet, then you can do that. They're all done for you. You don't have to be really technical to use these kind of tools. They're very, very simple to use, and really get that 1,000 points for free, and then you can have a try of the landing pages and see what you think. So really that should be your first step. Get established here. So this is obviously my profile, and you can post on here, you can advertise other businesses. This is a presentation of some of my extended team members in Israel, so they've been posting about their meetings there. So here you can post. There really isn't, there's Jimmy, he's doing some posting in his book. You can actually connect with lots of people There is no limit to the amount of friends that you can have in FutureNet. There's also a chat function, you get notifications. So in that respect, very similar to Facebook, and this is due to have a big kind of overhaul, a big facelift very soon. So exciting to see what that's going to look like. So once you've done that, this is what we would call the FutureNet site. This is where the company started as a social media platform, and from there basically that's where it kind of all started. So you could see this is the hub, this is where it all starts, and what is a really good idea is to, when you have time, and I'm not saying do this all at the same time, but have a little look through all of these places here just to see what's there, okay? You expand them, and here sometimes the lists are longer, but go through all of these just so that you can get an idea of what the company's all about. Here when it says your business, it can expand this, and this is probably of interest to most people. Now when you click on the back office, what this does is it takes you to, this is kind of the bridge, the doors to the other income streams, okay? So FutureNet, as in the matrix, sits within this site. The FutureNet matrix is connected to the social media platform. These are all on separate websites which can be accessed from the FutureNet site. So you need to think of these as separate income streams held on separate platforms, but able to access from the FutureNet club. Okay, so this you would click through to go to the matrix. This will take you to FutureNet Pro, and this will take you to FutureNet Network, which is the cryptocurrency. Okay, so I'm not going to go into those. This is not really about the individual kind of income streams at the moment. I just want you to kind of get an orientation of where things are. Now the next port of call I think would be to go back to the FutureNet University. Now when you add people to the group, what you should do is make sure that they get access to the correct information so they can get the very best start, okay? So what you need to do is go to this post here. So at the moment this is going to have FutureNet Basics. What I'm going to do is insert this video into here so that you can all see it. But basically have a read through this post, and here you will see the FutureNet University training website. Now this was built by myself and another lady called Sheridan, and what it is that it's a training website, okay? It is full of very short little videos telling you how and where everything is, okay? So we didn't do one long, great big 1 or 2 or 3 hour training video, which had great content, but then when you wanted to know that one specific thing that you couldn't quite remember, that you have to try and find it somewhere within that hour-long video, okay? What we did was that we drew out specific things that people do. It would be how to complete your social media profile, how do you buy an ad pack, how do you create codes in FutureNet Pro to transfer over to the matrix. So it's very specific, but it will also give you a really good orientation. So they're short, you can go in there, watch 1 or 2, go away and go back to your life, come back to them another time. Now when you click on this link, it will ask you for an email address. All that is just to have, it doesn't go into an autoresponder. We're not going to bombard you with emails. It actually just registers how many people are actually bothering to look at the training, and also just a filter because this is specifically for our team. It isn't accessed by anybody else, and there are I actually don't know of another team that actually bothered to build a website like this, okay? I've found since we have done this that people's knowledge is greater, and their ability to get their teammates started, it happened much faster. And when somebody is new and doesn't quite know the ropes yet and doesn't quite know everything, they still feel comfortable in referring people because they can basically direct them straight to the university as a port of call to get the knowledge and kind of know how that they need to get started, okay? So you don't have to be an expert to get started in this business, okay? I've created the tools for you to be able to run with it from day one. Nobody knows everything on day one. Nobody knows everything maybe after even 3-6 months. Okay, things change. So, you know, don't feel that has to hold you back. The university training is there for you. The group is there for you to help you. Okay. Now, another great resource and a really good overview might be something that you want to maybe sit back and just look at to get an idea of what FutureNet is my sponsor Steve Lawson did the FutureNet Fast Start. So there's an introductory video, and then there's maybe 3 sections I think that you can go through and have a look. Okay. Now the next thing is I've created a YouTube channel, and I will be putting videos in there that I feel that are useful to the team. I usually post them in the group so people know what they are and they can see them, and that again is a team resource that you can use, and if you refer anybody, their team can use it, and on and on and on. Okay, so share the love and help everybody. So that basically, I would say, would be your first steps. Okay, once you are orientated, once you understand what FutureNet is, and it may be that it takes a little time for you to fully comprehend what it is. And the reason I say that is that it took me a little while to comprehend what Future Ad Pro was, and you know, what was behind it and how did it make it work. Once I did understand it and the light bulb went off, I was absolutely blown away. And it was actually then really very, very simple. So trust me when I say this is actually a very simple business. It might not seem so at the beginning, but if you can just have a little bit of faith and take a little time to learn and to watch the videos and to ask some questions, I think you too will find that it is a really fantastic business. It's a business that allows you to keep your other businesses. It's a business that actually encourages entrepreneurs. You can advertise your business here. You can advertise on FutureNet social media. You can advertise within Future Ad Pro. You can make a passive income while advertising your business. And you can build a team once and earn from what is going to be 4 income streams. Okay, so I don't think there are very many companies out there that actually allow you to build one team and earn from those team members if they enter all the other income streams, obviously as long as you have taken part in them as well. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Please, you know, use the FutureNet, our FutureNet University site. Put your prospects in there, invite them along. It's a very much a no pressure group. It's very friendly. You know, I want you to have fun. I want you to enjoy this journey, and please, you know, be involved. If you're adding people into the group, then if you're not participating, if you're not commenting, then they're not going to see as much of the activities. But what you do want to do is, when you are added to the group, is that you need to change your notification settings so that you're seeing the posts within the group as a priority. And also, before I forget, what you need to do so that people do see this kind of post here is that you need to go into the comments and you need to add your person into the group here. Okay, so you need to write their name until it highlights like this, and then write your welcome. Okay, so just write, you know, hello and welcome to the group, and direct them to the post itself so they get the best start that they can. Okay, also just in case you're not familiar with adding people into posts, what you need to do is to add a member to the group. They do need to be your Facebook friend. Okay, so first of all, if it's somebody new that you're not actually connected to, then you need to send them a friend request. Once I accept it, you type their name into here, and when it highlights it, then you basically hit enter, wait for one of the admins to approve that person, and once they are approved, add them into the comments here. If you don't see that their name is highlighted, then the person will not know that you've made that post. Okay, so if you type their name and it doesn't come up, it may well be because the admins have not approved the addition of the member into the group yet. We do have a number of admins all over the world covering Europe, Asia, England, America, so that there is pretty good coverage for the different time zones, but sometimes you may just have to kind of wait until they're approved. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that you love FutureNet as much as I do, and we will do everything in my power to help you, as well as information on FutureNet. There'll also be information and training on marketing, which, you know, never know, hopefully will help you promote this business, but if not, it may also help you promote your current businesses if you have one. So take care, and I wish you all luck with the future of your business.